morning, y'all. It's Thursday morning and I'm getting ready to go to my therapy appointment. I'm a little bit nervous, but mostly just really excited and relieved and ready to get going on therapy, you know? I think this is really gonna be the best thing for me and I'm ready to go. The only bad thing is, I woke up this morning and there's snow everywhere and it was 6 degrees outside. So it's gonna be kind of miserable trying to get there and back on public transportation. So I'm gonna show you what I'm wearing today. I decided to go with a dress, and I decided to go with my like Southwestern print dress because it's really thick and I think it'll be warmer than the other one. And I'm gonna wear a sweater. I'm wearing some suede leggings, so they're thick. They're not like tights, they're like leggings. And then I finally have a chance to wear my snow boots. So here's the outfit of the day. I hope you can see it. I think it looks pretty cute, and it should keep me pretty warm enough anyway. And then I haven't decided how I'm gonna come back, if I'm gonna come back on the bus or an Uber, because I guess it's just gonna depend on what the circumstances are like when I get out of my appointment. I'm also wearing a rose quartz necklace today to amplify my loving vibrations today. I just wanna send love and happiness out into the world, and I wanna receive love and happiness back. That's my only goal for the day. So now it is 9:50 and I have to be there at 11. So I'm probably gonna call for an Uber around 10:30. So I have a little bit of time for another cup of coffee and a nervous pee or two. And I also have to find change for the bus in case I do decide to take it, because you have to have exact change. Okay, I've got this little change jar here. It's got some change in it. I'm hoping I can get $2.50 out of here in quarters. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's $1. 1, 2, 3, 4, there's $2. And then I just need 50 more cents. 50 cents, okay. So we've got bus fare in case we need it. Oh, I redid my nails last night. This is I Love Nail Polish in Drive-In. I absolutely love this color. I kind of did it in the dark so they might look a little shitty, but just look at the color. Isn't that pretty? I think that's my favorite color so far. It's called Drive-In. And my homemade lip balm, it's holding up, y'all. Look how pretty it looks. I did a real natural makeup today, just mineral powder, mineral blush, mascara, and lip balm. I think it looks pretty good. I don't want to wear too much makeup because I know I'm gonna cry in therapy and I don't want to like look a horrible mess when I have to take public transport home, you know? So I'm just gonna have a look outside. You can see there's snow everywhere. Oh my God, it's so cold, y'all. I didn't want to have to, but I think I'm gonna have to wear my oversized coat over this. I'm gonna have to wear my coat that's like 2 sizes too big. It's the only coat I have, and it is just too cold to go out there in this sweater alone, especially if I'm gonna have to wait at the bus stop. So unfortunately, I'm just gonna throw it on right before I go out. I really need a new coat, but I just haven't gotten around to buying one because I don't go anywhere. But now I'm actually gonna be leaving the house. I could really use a coat that fits me. I'm gonna have a little bit more coffee. Like I said, when I get nervous, I have to pee a lot, so I'm gonna have to go pee like 3 more times before I go. But this is gonna be good. This is gonna be really good. And I got a message from Carvana this morning saying that my car is on the way. It's still on schedule to arrive tomorrow around noon. And I already uploaded my insurance information, everything that they needed, so it should go very smoothly. And once I get that car, baby, I am out of here. We're going somewhere. I don't care where. I might go to Natural Grocers, Hobby Lobby. I don't know. I just gotta go somewhere. When the weather clears up and gets nicer, I'm gonna go to the park and spend some time in nature because I need it badly. Oh, and by the way, color of the day today is turquoise, and I really don't have anything that's turquoise. I used to have a ring, but I can't find it, so I have nothing turquoise. This dress actually does have a little bit of turquoise on it, which is another reason why I chose it today. So if I get up close, you can kind of see that it's got a little bit of turquoise in it, so that's the best I could do for color of the day today. Incense of the day is clove, and I don't have any straight up clove incense, but I do have some incense that has clove in it, so we'll burn that when we get back home. I've also got a Walmart order coming this afternoon. I scheduled it for like 2 o'clock just in case it takes me a while to get home. I just figured out the worst part of living alone. You don't have anyone to bring you a fresh roll of toilet paper when you're in the bathroom and realize that you let the roll run out. If you've ever had to hobble across the room with your pants at your ankles, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all, another weird thing that I've been doing, I don't know if it's weird or not, but a thing that I've been doing is I've been taking a selfie of myself every single day. I don't post it anywhere. I just take it, and it kind of makes me feel better about myself. I like put on my makeup, I put on my clothes, I feel good, I feel nice, I take a selfie of myself. I don't know why, but it makes me feel better. Maybe I should start posting those on Instagram, but like, I don't want to flood it with a whole bunch of selfies, you know what I mean? But I just have a couple more things to do to get ready. I need to lint roll these leggings because if you live with pets, you know what I mean. Sometimes when you wear black, especially when it's like a suede thing, like you gotta lint roll. So I'm gonna do that real quick. And just so I don't look too terrible and covered in pet hair, you know, sometimes that's what you gotta do. So my dogs, they don't shed. It's only Gibbons that sheds because my dogs are half Dachshund and half Shih Tzu. And so Shih Tzus don't shed. Their hair just grows. That's why they have to get groomed so often. So that's another thing that I'm gonna have to do on my own is make an appointment with a groomer for the dogs. I've never done that before, and I am really kind of nervous about trying to take both of them in the car to the groomer by myself, but I've got to do it. I've got to learn how to do it. I have to take care of them. So there's gonna be a whole lot of Cindy facing her fears coming up in the coming weeks because there's so many things that I've never done by myself. And I know that might seem strange to some people who are independent human beings, but I have never been independent before. And yeah, I know I'm almost 40 years old, okay? I know, I realize that's why I'm working on this now. But simple things like going to therapy by myself are a big deal to me. Like, this is a big accomplishment for me. This is a big step for me that I'm doing this all on my own. I've never taken an Uber by myself. I've never gone clothes shopping by myself ever in my life. So these are all steps that I'm going to do to become more independent and give myself confidence and learn that I can do these things on my own because I know I can. I know I can. I don't know. It was just easier for me to cope with the world if I had someone else taking care of me, and that I think stems a lot from the childhood trauma and not being taken care of when I was a child. And so that's what I'm gonna work on in therapy today. And that's what I'm working on every single day in my life, y'all. I'm trying so damn hard. So I know some people are gonna watch this and be like, big deal, you took an Uber, but like, yeah, it is a big deal to me. These are things I never could have done before, or I never would have done before. I could have done them, but I never would have. Making big strides in my life, y'all, and I'm proud of myself for that. All right, now I'm chewing a little bit of gum so I don't have coffee breath. I already brushed my teeth this morning, so I didn't wanna brush them again. Just get rid of the coffee stank, you know what I mean? You don't want to be talking to somebody one-on-one and have coffee breath. And then I guess the last thing I need to do is get my coat out of the closet. And I was rushing around this morning trying to find my house keys because I haven't left in so long. I had no idea where they were. I found them in my coat pocket, thank God. Well, let's try on the old coat. So this is a really nice coat in purple, my favorite color. I really love this coat, but it's a 1X, so it is a bit big on me. But, you know, oversized stuff is kind of in style now. So if I just wear it over my dress and then just take it off when I get to the therapy office, I think it'll be fine. So here's what it looks like over the dress. And if I just keep it like wrapped around me, I don't think it's too bad. And it'll keep me warm, and that's what's most important. It doesn't matter that much how I look. Okay, well, I've ordered the Uber and here I go. Wish me luck. Hey y'all, I just got out of therapy and it went so well. I love my therapist. I'm so happy with how it went. I probably look a mess because I was crying like a baby in there. Sorry about the noise, but I'm right on the street. I'm waiting at the bus stop for the bus to come by, and it's not going to be here for another like 13 minutes. But I actually tried to get an Uber home, but it said all Ubers are busy in your area. Try again later. And I was like, screw it. I'm just going to go take the bus. So I'm just waiting here at the bus stop. There's nobody here but me. I will tell you guys all about it when I get home. It's freezing cold out here. Seriously, this is where I'm sitting right here in the snow. Right by the street, waiting on the bus to come from this way. Here comes the bus, y'all. I was on the wrong side of the street.
Constitution. F. Horseshoe, Belmont Center.
All right, y'all, y'all, I'm at the transit center and I'm waiting to transfer to my next bus that's gonna take me to the stop by the house. It's a little bit sketchy down here, but I'm making it. Well, the bus was 30 minutes late, so I had to stand out in the freezing cold waiting for it for half an hour, but I finally made it off and at my stop, so I have about a 5-minute walk back home. And I will see you guys there. I'm about to put my gloves on because it's so cold out here. It started to snow a little bit too. Oh man, I made it home, y'all, but barely. I thought I was gonna turn into a block of ice out there. It is so cold. And I ended up getting off a stop like before I should have gotten off the bus, so I had to walk even further. Oh my God. Whew. I gotta warm up and then I'll tell you about my therapy. I feel like I can barely talk because my lips are frozen. Whew, I am still cold, but I've warmed up a little bit so I can actually speak properly. I think I'm gonna make another pot of coffee though. I think today is a 2-pot coffee day. I scheduled my video today to publish while I was at therapy, so I didn't get a chance to read your comments until I got back, but thank you so much for all your kind comments as always. And I'm gonna make this coffee so I can warm up more. I am so glad I'm getting the car tomorrow because the bus is not for me, okay? There was I'll just say I ran into a lot of interesting characters on my adventures today, and it's not something I would want to do regularly, but I'm glad it was there for me when I needed it. I've got my Walmart order coming as well on the way right now, and I am so hungry, but I gotta wait for my food to get here. Okay, so about therapy, y'all, it went so well. I absolutely love and adore this therapist. She completely understood everything. She is an expert in DBT and she is going to teach me all of the DBT skills. So she did, I guess you could call it an evaluation so that she could diagnose me from her perspective. And so my diagnoses are borderline personality disorder and PTSD. So that's what she has initially diagnosed me with, and she said as we go through DBT and therapy, we might need to change those diagnoses, add to them, subtract to them. She said it is definitely possible to completely recover from borderline personality disorder so that you no longer even qualify for the diagnosis. And that is what I'm hoping for myself. No, that's not what I'm hoping for. That is what's going to happen. I am going to completely recover from this. 100%. I am here to put in the work, do whatever I have to do, and I'm going back for my next session on Monday. And then I'm gonna see her weekly after that. And she already gave me some skills to start practicing, which I am definitely going to do. And I think this is gonna be so much more helpful than the group. I'm still gonna go to the group because I already paid for it, and you know, I can't get too much help, you know, but I think this is going to be what really does it for me. I felt really validated. I felt really heard. I felt like she really understood what I was going through and what I was talking about when I was telling her about my symptoms and my behaviors and stuff. And she said that there are all things that we can explore and address, and there's my Walmart order. But I'm so happy, y'all, and I can't help myself. I want to reach out to Andrew so bad. I want to tell him I went to therapy and these are my diagnoses and these are what I'm going to do. I'm not going to, but I want to so bad. My first thought was like, I just want to call him and tell him, because he's always been my person, you know, that I go to with news like this, and it just feels so weird to me to not be able to call and tell him this, but I guess I better start getting used to that, you know. Okay, let me go get the Walmart order because I'm starving. I want to make coffee. I want to make some food. Okay, y'all, look what I got. I got a new coffee maker. I'm so excited about this. I was like, you know what? It's time. This is my coffee maker. It is a 5-cup. It's like a little small one, and it's programmable. I really love that because then I can just set it up the night before and my coffee will be ready when I wake up in the morning. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm glad this is here because I can make coffee in it now. I'm gonna clean this one really good and put this one in the utility room. If Andrew and I end up, you know, having to divide our assets, then he can keep this one since he drinks more coffee than me anyway, and I will keep my small one. I'm gonna set this aside for now so we can open this one and set it up. 5-cup programmable coffee maker, so it should be just about the right size for me. I usually make about 5 cups in that big one, but I don't need all of that. Oh my God, come out. Ugh! Oh my gosh, why do they make it so hard to get out? Smells like fresh plastic. Okay, so here it is. You can see it's much smaller than that other one. This is the perfect size. We actually used to have one like this a long time ago when we used to live in a little efficiency apartment. We didn't have a lot of room. And I really liked it. Look at this little baby pot. It's perfect for me. Well, we've got a problem. The filter does not fit. So I'm gonna have to get some filters before I can use it. I already washed it. I'll just set this aside until tomorrow and that'll give us something to go shopping for. So back to old trusty here. Yeah, but in therapy, I mean, we didn't go deep into a lot of trauma stuff today, obviously, because it was my first session. And we just basically, she did the evaluation. So she asked me a lot of questions. We talked briefly about my childhood trauma, about everything that's going on with my marriage, the baby, all that stuff. I really, really like her. And I think this is gonna be it, y'all. And I will tell you more about the skills that she gave me to start with as well. And she just gave me skills for trying to regulate my emotions in the moment. So one of the things is to put a cold washcloth on your face when you feel that you are at very, very high anxiety, where you're about to have like a breakdown, an emotional breakdown. The paper from the DBT manual actually says to put your face in a bowl of water, but she's like, nobody is gonna do that. So just get a cold washcloth, keep it in your refrigerator in a bag, and anytime you start to get those feelings, put it on your face, and that stops your body from being in fight or flight and moves your body into the rest state. So that's something that I'm definitely going to be trying when I get myself really worked up. And then there were breathing exercises and muscle relaxation exercises to calm yourself down. So she gave me just a bunch of calming techniques that I can use right now instead of, you know, lashing out or acting in an inappropriate way, to try to calm myself down when I have these emotions. Yes, and Bella wants to go outside. Okay, as for the rest of what I got at Walmart today, I didn't get much because I'm gonna have the car tomorrow, hopefully. But I did go ahead and get 2 packs of these bacon cheddar burgers because they have been out of these every time I've ordered, like the last 3 times. And I love these and I'm craving them, so I'm gonna make some right now. So I'm really hungry. I didn't get home until almost 2 o'clock. And then the only other thing I got was some more Barkeeper's Friend, because my sink, I still clean it with baking soda and vinegar, but I still like to clean it every once in a while with this to get some of the harder stains out. And then I got some diphenhydramine to help me sleep because the Unisom isn't working so well anymore. So I'm gonna alternate between Unisom and diphenhydramine, which I realize is not, you know, the healthiest thing to do, and it's not what I would like to do, but I'm still not sleeping. I still just have so many looping thoughts and anxiety at night. So I gotta do something or I won't sleep. Okay, gotta let the dogs in. Cold out there, isn't it, puppers? All right, y'all, let's make some burgers before I starve to death in here. Okay, so I'm gonna use the good old air fryer. Thank God it's clean. I'm always afraid I'm gonna open it up and it's gonna be dirty because I forget to clean it sometimes. And I'm gonna open up my package of bacon cheddar burgers. The lowest rated food item at Walmart, but I don't care. I freaking love them. They're so good. They're like steaks to me. They're like little bacon steaks. Little bacon-filled beef steaks. I feel like the lighting is so bad in here. Here's what they look like. So I'm gonna cook 2 of these at a time, and I'm gonna have to do 2 batches today, and then I'll cook the other 4 tomorrow or something. It doesn't look like the weather's gonna clear it for grilling for a couple days, so I didn't get any steak. Okay, we're gonna shove these in here. I'm gonna turn it on air fry. I don't preheat. We're gonna start, and we're gonna do them for 15 minutes. Okay, coffee's ready, so time to, I'm still cold. Like, I was just cold down to my bones, man. But I have to say, I feel so good about myself. Like, that really gave me a lot of confidence that I went out and did that by myself. That I found my way home. I made my way home. And I figured it all out on my own, and it was just, it's really empowering, you know, baby steps for me, but it's really empowering to do things on my own. I'm grateful that this happened so that I can learn to do things on my own and be independent. I know this was something that was necessary to happen in my life, even though sometimes it's so hard and it hurts so much. Only good can come out of this, regardless of the end result. Okay, so let's pour some coffee so I can warm up. Coffee and burgers, that's what I need. I'm feeling hopeful for the future now. I mean, I have been feeling hopeful, but now I have even more hope after speaking to this therapist. I really think she's gonna be able to help me. Am I still sad? Yes, I am. I'm still very sad, but I know that everything's going to work out for the best in the end. That's what I have to believe. That's what I do believe. No matter what the end result, it's going to be the best thing for me, the best thing for Andrew, best thing all around. I've got my heater cranked up, got my coffee. My air fryer over here is like warming up the room too, so that's nice. I just had to go brush my hair because I realized I was looking kind of raggedy from being out in the icy cold wind. And I'm going to start making a list on my phone of things that we need to go do. So let's see. For Walmart, I need to make a Walmart list. We need coffee filters and water. We need a big water jug. So what I'm going to do is take this water jug out and return it and then get a new one tomorrow, which I've never done by myself, so I'm a little nervous, but I know we can do it. And then I've got my natural grocers list ready. I need paper towels, I need toilet paper. I don't need trash bags now. I need sausages, and if they have any eggs, I'll get some of those too. And then I gotta go to the pet store and get some more pet food, dry food for the dogs. So we're gonna have lots of errands to run. I'm looking forward to it. It feels so nice being out again, y'all. You can probably tell I'm in a really good mood because I got to go out and be among people. Even if I didn't really interact with them much, it just felt nice to, it kind of made me feel like I'm still alive again because I've been so isolated. So just to go out and see other people and get a change of scenery, it really helped my spirit a lot. So I'm gonna start trying to leave the house, you know, at least a couple times a week. Burgers are done, y'all. Oh yeah, I'm ready to eat right now. So here's my lunch, 2 bacon cheddar burgers with 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm starving. I still have a little bit of roast left that I might have for dinner, or I might have more burgers, or I might have eggs. I haven't decided yet. Hey, I think my lens finally dried out and I put it back on and it looks like it's working. I can keep it rigged up there, so yay. That's a win for today. And my battery's about to die, of course. So now that I've had some food and calmed down a little bit, I actually had a little cry there because I went to look at something on my phone and my phone decided that it was gonna show me a picture of me and Andrew just out of the blue. I think I'm gonna have to delete all the pictures off of here and like just put them on my Google Drive because I can't, it's too hard to just randomly see pictures of him like that out of nowhere. I'm living with a ghost, you know? It's hard because everything is a reminder, and just to have more reminders shoved in my face is not what I want. So I'm trying to eliminate everything that's possible for me to eliminate right now. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about these handouts that my therapist gave me. So this is the distress tolerance handout thingy that she gave me, and these are the skills she gave me to start working on. So it's called TIP. So T is for tip the temperature of your face with cold water. So I kind of told you about that one. Put cold water on your face. And this is to reduce extreme emotion fast. The I is for intense exercise, which I have been doing exercise every day. And I actually did this yesterday and didn't even realize that's what I was doing, because when I had that little bit of a breakdown yesterday, I went and did a workout and that really made me feel better. And I stopped crying and I was able to kind of regulate better. Okay, and then P, there's 2 Ps. So one is paced breathing. So I kind of already do like breathing exercises, but this one specifically says to breathe deep into your belly, slow your pace of inhaling and exhaling way down, on average 5 to 6 breaths per minute, and breathe out more slowly than you breathe in. For example, 5 seconds in and 7 seconds out. And that's supposed to help return your body to a rest state and get you out of that fight or flight mode, which I live in like 80% of the time, and that's not healthy for your body or for your mind. Okay, and then the other P is paired muscle relaxation, to calm down by pairing muscle relaxation with breathing out. So while breathing into your belly, deeply tense your body muscles and notice the tension in your body, and then while you breathe out, say the word relax in your mind and let go of the tension. And there's like a whole instructional page on how to do this. There's 16 different muscle groups. So you do each one individually. I am going to be practicing this starting today to see if I can relieve some tension and some negative emotions. So these are the things that I'm working on now until I go back and see her again on Monday, and we'll talk about these. And she said every time I see her that I'm going to learn new skills, and I'm just going to keep getting better and better every week. So I'm very happy about that. This is way more substantial to me than the group is. The group is nice, and I'm still going to keep doing the group every week. Like I said, you can't have too much help, but this is what I need. This one-on-one is what I truly need. Okay, so I'm just gonna, it's like 4 o'clock right now, and I should be starting my workout, but I'm way behind on my schedule today because I had to spend so much time out today, which is a good thing for me. But I'm gonna go ahead and get my daily cleaning done, then do my workout. Oh gosh, y'all. It helps me to do physical things. And I have really been enjoying my like super clean house as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna get this done. Oh, and I wanted to share a quote with you that I heard, and I don't remember, I heard it somewhere and then I wrote it down in my notepad in my phone. How others judge me does not define my reality. I think that is a fantastic quote for anyone, especially if you do YouTube or if you have BPD. How others judge me does not define my reality. I am adding that to my mantras, my daily mantras. Oh, and while we're on the topic of inspirational quotes, I got another one for you. When I hear something that resonates with me, I write it down in a little notepad, and that way I can read it again later and remember it. It's better to do something and be criticized for it than to do nothing and criticize others. I believe that was Ricky Gervais that said that. And I loved it. I was like, that is so true, you know? It's better to do something and be criticized for it than to do nothing and criticize others. Just keep that in your mind, okay? I don't know if y'all can see this, but I stained up my sink with the lip balm yesterday. There's like 2 big red blotches. Like there, you can kind of see that better. It looks kind of brown, but it's actually red. And then there's like some over here. So I'm gonna see if the barkeeper's friend will get that out for us because baking soda and vinegar doesn't seem to do it. So I'm just gonna sprinkle this around on the stains. I love this stuff, and I have to thank you guys for suggesting it to me. Although I love my baking soda and vinegar, it doesn't always have enough strength for me. Sometimes I need a little something else. Okay, now I'm gonna do a little scrub. Oh yeah, well, is it? Yeah, that's getting it out. That's definitely getting it out. I hope to get a stainless steel sink so I don't have to worry about that, but this is what I have now, and this really works. I can still kind of see it over here, but it's definitely a lot better. That mica powder is no joke, y'all. Excuse me, Bell Bells. Excuse me, Bell Bells. So I'm gonna do a little stuff in the living room today because I feel like I've just been working in the kitchen nonstop and the living room needs a little TLC. So I've got my Murphy's oil soap here and a bottle of vinegar, and I'm gonna clean the tables and stuff. I'm gonna turn on my lamp today. So I have not been turning on my lamps in the living room. It just felt wrong to me. Like I just wanted, when it got dark, I just wanted it to be dark. Except for any light that I absolutely needed. It didn't feel, it hasn't felt like a home to me since Andrew left, you know? But I'm trying to get over that, so I'm gonna start doing things like turning my lamps on. I still have all of our pictures turned over because I can't bear to look at them. I might just put them all in a box because even just seeing them there is like sometimes more than I can handle because I know what it is, you know. But then putting them away hurts too. So like, what do? You know, how do you live like this? Some days it just feels like really impossible to me. So you guys have seen me do this before and I don't have a really good angle, but I'm just gonna spray the glass part. Let me move Gibbon's water. This is Gibbon's glass that he drinks out of because he's a special boy. There's my fucking wedding picture, which I'm gonna cry. I think I'm definitely gonna have to just box these up for now because it's just too much for me. I remember our wedding day was like the happiest day of my life. I remember that I just couldn't stop smiling. I remember almost every detail of that day. I remember like putting my makeup on and my dress and my earrings, and I remember seeing Andrew, the way he smiled at me. Oh God, y'all. This is why I stay out of this room. This room has a lot of memories in it, and it's just easier for me to stay in the kitchen or the office. The bedroom and the living room are the hardest rooms for me to be in. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to cleaning now. See, now would be a good time for me to use some of those strategies to put a cold washcloth on my face. Let's do it. All right, I got this washcloth with cold water. She said to put it like on your eye area. Whew. Man, that really is calming. And then I'm gonna do like some deep breathing too. So breathe in for 5 and out for 7, I think it said. Okay, I'm just getting through a moment here, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna take my vinegar. And I'm gonna spray down the glass part and wipe that down. Vinegar is a really good glass cleaner. Like, you really don't need anything else. You don't need to mix it with anything else if the smell doesn't bother you. You can just use plain vinegar. Sometimes I like to add some orange or lemon oil to it just because it smells like vinegar, you know. And then I'll use the Murphy's oil soap on the wood parts. I'm just gonna clean the glass. I mean the wood around it. I always forget I need to clean the wood first. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing over here. I'm gonna clear this off. And I haven't really been burning candles in here either because it just hasn't felt right to me. But I did start burning this candle that I got from a subscriber, the You're Awesome, Keep That Shit Up. It smells so good too. So I'm gonna do the wood first on this one. Oh, and I wanted to say too, I've had several people ask me if they could send things to the P.O. Box. Yes, you can definitely send things to the P.O. Box. If I do end up leaving, I won't be leaving here for at least a month to 6 weeks because I have to wait on my car registration to be done. And even if I did leave and you sent something, it's okay because I use a mail service, so they could just forward it to me anywhere. So don't worry, you can definitely send stuff to the P.O. Box if you want. And thank you, that's very kind of you as well. And I just checked and I have a package in there now, so I'm gonna go pick it up tomorrow once I get the car. Which I'm super excited about. Okay, let's clean the glass now with the vinegar. Smells like Murphy's oil soap and vinegar in here, which I don't think is a bad smell. To me, it smells like clean, you know? But this needed to be done. This table Gibbons walks on it and stuff, so it gets kind of dirty. So I need to do it probably at least once a week. Well, that's all the energy I have for extra cleaning today. I'm just gonna do the basics because it's been a very emotional day and I just don't have that much left in me. I am gonna do what my therapist said to do and keep this cold rag in the refrigerator. She said to put it in a Ziploc bag and keep it in the refrigerator, and when you start to have like uncontrollable emotions, to go get it out of the refrigerator and put it on your eyes immediately. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's one of my new coping skills I'm gonna try. I'm also gonna do the paired muscle relaxation tonight, and I'm gonna start doing that every day. And she said to keep practicing that because then it will become like second nature to do that to calm yourself down. I'm gonna do absolutely everything that is taught to me and make every effort I possibly can to learn how to regulate my emotions like a normal person. And I know it's gonna be hard, and I know it's gonna take a long time, and I know it's gonna take a lot of work, but I don't care. Like, I am committed to doing this. I have to do this, or the rest of my life, like let's say I live to 80 years old, I've already lived half my life in misery and pain. BPD is known as one of the most painful mental illnesses to live with because all you feel is pain. That is everything inside of you. Everything is coming from a place of pain. And I just don't want to be like that anymore. I want the second half of my life to be filled with happiness and joy and love. And I want to let go of all of the pain and trauma from the past. So I'm going to work so hard at this. I am not trying to prove anything to anyone except for to myself. But I hope if you're struggling with your own shit that I can inspire you and show you that if I can recover from this, you can recover from anything. You can get better. You can do better, no matter where you're coming from. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. I need to go do my workout, and I got a couple more cleaning tasks to do, and I gotta edit this video, obviously. And then I'm gonna take a diphenhydramine, take a bath, and go to sleep early again. I've been getting up at like 7 a.m., which is really nice. I really love getting up early, and I've kind of missed doing that. And now that I can have my own schedule, it's nice to do things like that. And also it's just easier for me in the daytime. Nighttime is hard still. It's the nights are long and cold and lonely. And so the more I can sleep through them, the better for me. And I'm trying to still remain positive, and I'm trying to catch myself when I say negative things, like the nights are lonely. Like I should say my nights are filled with happiness, and I enjoy being alone. And I'm trying to reframe all of my negative thoughts into positive thoughts. But it's not as easy as it sounds, you know, especially when you're going through a hard time, but I'm trying to do that. It's another thing I'm working on. All right, I know this was a very talky vlog today, and I didn't really get any projects done, but I appreciate you guys for listening and hanging out with me today. Thank you so much, and thank you for all your kind words. Thank you for your emails. I read every single one of them. If you sent me an email, I did read it. Sorry if I don't have time to reply to all of them because I'm still getting a lot of emails, but thank you. Thank you. And if you find anything of value in my videos, you can buy me a coffee. It's a donation of $2 or more. You can find the link in the description box below. And you can also donate via PayPal if you want to do that. I appreciate everybody who donated. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. All right, guys. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I will see you in the next vlog. And in the next vlog, I'm getting my car, y'all. I cannot wait. We're gonna get the hell out of here and go on some adventures. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you with a new one very soon. Bye.